Well, with you here on the broadcasts, and I know video-wise, if you're tuning in, the video is very grainy. We're trying to troubleshoot all pregame there, having some technical issues, but we're going to give you at least their audio broadcast here during tonight's matchup here, Holmen Vikings versus your Menomonie Mustangs. Non-conference tilt, you look at both squads. The Holmen Vikings, they are 6-6 overall, 4-1 in the Mississippi Valley. Mustangs 12-2 coming in tonight, 5-1 in the BRC. And we'll give you score updates too and time updates, as it can be a little difficult with a grainy video to see here as well. So,
yeah, Chad, Mustangs out to an early 4-2 lead, and big story of the night is Mustangs playing shorthanded with no Sammy Jacobson. She's out. She's on the bench, but I think she's out ill tonight. So there's a logjam 3 by Mary Berg, though, and off to a good start for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Kylesburg, and as you mentioned, no Jacobson in the lineup here tonight. Schoenberger, Burt, and Greeley, the starting lineup here tonight for Menomonie. Underneath there, the up and under by Raybaum, no good. Put back also a miss by Holmen, but they get another chance offensively. Left side, Raybaum will toss up a 3, knocks her down. And a turnover, Menomonie on the other end. They'll give it back here to Holmen.
Jordan Ullman, the freshman for the Mustangs, checking in here for Brooklyn Burt. And Jordan had a really nice game last week. If you remember, Chad, between Jordan and Sammy Jacobson, they're applying some full court pressure and really making a big difference for the Mustangs.
Yeah, one of her better games last week of the season, no question. Ball out of bounds, going to stay to the Holmen. Oh, correction, going to be to the Menomonie Mustangs. Turnover, Holmen on their department. And here comes Kyle's going to play point tonight here for Menomonie, up 2, 7-5 early on. Almost 4 minutes into this game. Holmen underneath. Nice move in the lane. She'll drop her in.
Great job by Jordan Ullman, really establishing her footwork, getting her legs underneath herself, and then getting a good angle to use the backboard in that last basket.
Oh, she's out of turnover there. Actually, it will be a turnover. Ullman gets the steal, and then she's blocked on the other end. What a great defensive play there by Jar. And here comes Jar. She's going to try to go coast to coast, but she turns it right back over as the steal with Greeley.
On that last one, Jordan got going a little bit too fast. She didn't get that power underneath her. But Cortland Greeley with a logjam 3.
And Greeley will make it 12-5. Menomonie. Quick timeout. Head coach for the Holmen Vikings, Nate Johnson, will take a 30-second on the floor. Be back right after this on Mustangs TV.
Dairy State Bank encourages you to save smarter for your retirement by maximizing possible tax advantages. We offer traditional, Roth, and rollover IRAs with a wide variety of investment options. It's not too late to invest up to $6,500 of possible tax-deferred earnings into an IRA for 2023 tax purposes, or $7,500 if you're 50 or better. Call or stop by for more information. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
Transitions right out of the timeout. Missed the layup, then they kicked that open 3 by Raybaum. She'll hit her second one already tonight. And Holmen now within 4 at 12-8 Menomonie. Kyle's baseline, kicks it out. Greeley on the wing, near side. Swung over into the corner. Ullman probably see more minutes here tonight, along with Greeley as well. We see another player, Reese Barfneck. She's in the game as well. Greeley tosses up a logjam 3 and nails it. Her second already here tonight.
Back-to-back threes for Cortland Greeley, and Coach Harmon's so good at this. Obviously, every coach wants to win every game, but he understands, it's a long season, and, Sammy Jacobson out. This is an opportunity for some other girls to get more playing time and establish themselves more in the program.
And Greeley's going to get the steal there. Her second one already tonight. Nice bounce pass to Berg, but Berg can't make the land in transition. And here the other way, Jar. Holman's going to push it. Jar misses the easy lay-in, rebound Holmen.
Yeah, Jordan just swatted that one away. That was a nice play there. The freshman, she's looking more and more comfortable out there each game.
On the wing, Holmen with the basketball, looking for a cut in Greeley, and she passed it to her, got it back as they're knocked away by a few Holmen players, and luckily not a turnover.
So Mustangs leading 15-8, 12 minutes to go here in the half.
And Barfnack will try a 15-footer, rattles out. Rebound is going to go to Valiska, or Valiska, I should say. Other side, tough shot there by Raybom, almost went down. Rebound going to stay to Holmen as Berg tried to save it, ball out of bounds.
Yeah, good effort there by Mary. I think if she lets it go, though, it's probably Mustang's ball, but can't fault her for good effort.
Greeley almost with another steal out top there, guarding Klein. Klein with her dribble, bounces it far side to Raybon. Raybon's got a couple threes early here. Klein will drive, get fouled by Kyles. And to the free throw line goes Raybon. And if you are tuning in, we had some video technical difficulties here. We're going to give you as best of broadcast we can here tonight. And his first free throw there by Raybon, up and down. We'll give you some audio. We'll give you score updates, as I know it can be difficult to see, and also time as well. There's 11:35 left here in this first half.
Yeah, it's not your TV screen, I don't think. I think it's just the way the feed is coming through. It's pretty cold outside. I wonder if there's some sort of issue with the internet traffic or something. But, yeah, it's not normal, that's for sure.
Raybon hits them both, makes it 15-10 now, Menomonie. A whole bunch of subs came in that last possession. Schoenberger, Burt into the game. Also into the game first time, Sierra Auth.
Macy Marlette, number 12.
Macy Marlette's checked in. Yeah, the only one stayed in for the last possession there was Holmen. And Marlette will get it taken away and stolen. And right back, they turn it over to the Vikings, and Holmen gives it right back. So 3 turnovers there in a matter of about 5 seconds. Thinking about a 3 there was Olsen. She'll pass it up, and Holmen turns it over once again. Boy, it been a little sloppy here early on for the Vikings. Holmen top of the key. She'll drop it to Burt, but Burt loses the basketball, turns it over. The other way, driving and overlaying it there was Teff in transition, but Holmen another offensive board. They've had a lot of second chance opportunities here tonight.
How about that grit by Sophia Schoenberger trying to take the charge? And I think it's probably a good no call. She might have been a little bit late, maybe a little bit of a flop, but geez, she broke her nose a couple weeks ago taking 2 charges at the end of that Baldwin-Woodville game, and she's not afraid. She's a competitor.
That last whistle, or that last foul whistled on Burt, that's her second already. Underneath the lay-in is good for Teff. And Holmen will walk it ahead here for the Mustangs. 10 minutes left. Mustangs 15, Holmen 12. Burt kicks it over to Marlette on the baseline. She'll have to pick up her dribble. Swung around all the way to Schoenberger in the corner. Back out top, Marlette. Off now with the dribble. Over to Schoenberger.
Oh, nice pass.
It's a good one into Burt, and she'll get the hoop and harm. Head to the free throw line, sponsored by Kai Chevrolet. Our first trip here for the Mustangs tonight.
Yeah, BYC Kai's for the best buys. And if Brooklyn's able to make this free throw, she'll have a log jam 3, the old-fashioned way.
Kyles, Greeley, Berg, all back into the game here for the Mustangs. So kind of a shuffle out of new players. Starting lineup on the floor currently for the Mustangs. Again, if you're tuning in, no Sammy Jacobson here tonight, as completing that three-point play is Burt. Out with an illness, and so she is not even in uniform here tonight on the bench, just taking it easy. There's a turnover, Holmen. Credit that steal to Greeley. She's, I think, got 3 or 4 already tonight, playing great defensively here tonight is Cortland Greeley. Got a couple threes as well. Of a stoppage here for a shoe tie by Raybon. Officials tonight, Wayne Brevick, Brent Christensen, and Brett Liu are your 3 officials here. Schoenberger on the wing.
Sophia's still wearing that mask from her broken nose.
Berg will toss up a 3 and knock her down. That's her second, sponsored by Log Jam. 4 threes now for the Mustangs in this first half already. And a turnover steal there by Burt, and she'll get an easy lay-in.
Just a clean pick, and then so athletic with her ability to get the ball and take it to the hoop. Well done by Brooklyn Burt.
Spinning in the lane there is Klein.
So Mustangs leading 23-12 with 9 to go here in the first half.
Near side with it, Raybon. Into the corner now. Schneider with it. Open 3, far side. Olsen off the mark. Rebound. Schneider over Kyle. She'll go, but Kyle's got a hand on it. I'll count that as a block shot for Kyle's.
Elizabeth setting the offense. Looks like a double screen up high coming.
Kyle's baseline, and she'll bounce it there to Burt. What a great finish for Burt, in a timeout here by head coach Nate Johnson for the Vikings. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Mustangs TV.
St. Andrews Guide Service is your premier fishing guide for the Mississippi River and Lake Pepin. Let Captain Paul Bielmeyer put his years of experience fishing on the river to work for you, chasing walleye, perch, or bluegill. You never know what you might catch when fishing the Mississippi River. St. Andrews Guide Service is a proud supporter of the Mustangs.
Back with you here from Menomonie High School. Chad Sutter, Joe Zanowski on the call here this evening, and I appreciate everybody hanging with us here. We got 61 people, looks like, tuning in, watching, and listening to our broadcast here this evening. Running through some technical difficulties, grainy video broadcast, but we're going to give you the broadcast nonetheless here tonight, and we will have this fixed hopefully by tomorrow, and have you clean stream broadcast. As getting fouled on the drive-in was Schneider. Looks like she'll head to the line here for a pair. Score right now 25-12. Menomonie with the lead. 8:08 remains here in this first half. And free throw off the mark there for Schneider on her trip to the free throw line.
Well, the Mustangs, their formula for success has been creating a lot of turnovers on defense, and then, really scoring from all over. But the three ball's been good. But then also Brooklyn Burt getting to the hoop. It's been kind of a little jolt here, extending the lead up to 12 for Menomonie.
Kyle's now with the basketball. She's going to be playing point mostly tonight. Swing over to Schoenberger, open 3 in the corner. Doesn't even draw iron. Loose ball on the floor, and Holmen grabs it and will get tied up there eventually. No correction. They're going to give a timeout here to head coach Storm Harmon. So they will retain possession, Will Menomonie. And we will be back right after this on Mustangs TV.
TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs!
Back with you here on Menomonie High School campus. Mustangs lead by 12 here. 7:47 remains here in this first half. Coming out of this Mustangs timeout. Loose ball on the floor. Jordan Norman had control. Head coach Storm Harmon used one of his timeouts to save the possession. Mary Berg inside. She'll draw the foul. Doesn't make the bucket, but she'll head to the line here for 2. Again, all our free throws sponsored by Kai's Chevrolet. BYC Kai's for your best buys. Berg at the line here. First one on the way up and down.
Yeah, Mary Berg's been pretty close to automatic from the free throw line this year, and when you have that kind of free throw shooting, it makes a big difference. A lot of extra points.
Mustangs have taken advantage this year at that free throw line as Barry Burke hits both of them.
Uh-oh.
As a team, they've shot 70%, and there's a turnover there. Holmen had a great deal, kind of a, call that a Hail Mary pass, essentially.
Yeah, I would say.
Had a chance for a layup, but Jar just, I think, got a little ahead of herself there and wasn't able to keep her feet, fell over, turnover, Holmen.
Well, that 4 across press break can be effective, especially against a man-to-man. It was a beautiful pass, but it's still effective for the defense, too, because it speeds up the offense, and that's where the Mustangs have gotten a lot of those turnovers, just kind of unforced errors, just due to playing pressure.
Feliska will come in here for Holmen. Greeley will get the inbound into the lane. She tries to bounce it over to Kyles, but knocked it off a knee. And a turnover, Mustangs.
Just a little bit late on that. It was a good idea from Cortland.
So bringing it up here, Klein for Menomonie. Mustangs in their man-to-man defense, seen that all night so far. Jumper in the lane. That'll hit over the top of the rim and drop in from Jar. Menomonie quickly up ahead, but nothing there. They'll pull it back. I'll reset. Holmen bounces it into Berg, who's playing some underneath basketball. Little hook shot, no good. Holmen will get the board. Menomonie another chance here. Kyle's in the corner. Loses her footing, but keeps her dribble. Does not turn it over. Greeley now into the lane. Nice job to get by her defender. She'll finish. Greeley having a good game. 8 already here tonight.
Cortland doing a great job protecting the ball through traffic. That's the key. If you can get that ball through that double team, probably going to score, and that's what she did.
29-15 now, Menomonie. 6:19 remains here in this first half. Schneider with it here for Holmen. Getting it back is Veliska. Back out top to Schneider. Schneider with the dribble, spin move, almost loses her footing. She does. I was going to say, I thought that might have been a little shuffle.
Yeah.
And the official out top caught it. Turnover, Holmen.
You know what the problem with the video is that the wrestlers were using this thing last week. And tell you that Menomonie wrestling team, they were probably burning the bandwidth the way that those guys wrestle. They're so good this year. Well, that was a real pleasure. I only was able to stay for the first duel, but boy, they went right through that thing against North, New Richmond, Chippewa Falls. The Menomonie wrestlers really are something. I was joking, of course, about them wrecking the stream. I was just commenting how good they are in their team wrestling.
Holmen will toss up a 3 in the corner, no good. The putback by Barfnick off the mark. And here comes Holmen the other way. Jar with a basketball guarded by Holmen. And Holmen will body up and foul it.
Yeah, good effort by Reese Barfnick on the offensive board. She just, maybe just hesitated just a little bit on that finish. But, boy, the more minutes she plays, the more comfortable she gets. And she's a real solid athlete, and she's going to be a heck of a basketball player.
Holmen will inbound here, and on the inbound, a foul on Jar. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair. We'll see who they get. They're going to get Sarah Oth with that one. That's her first. And 2 free throws here for Jar upcoming.
Yeah, Chad, we're going to have a busy week. We got this game tonight. We'll be right here for the boys' non-conference game against Sparta tomorrow. And then Friday back here for boys against Hudson, I believe.
Yeah, it'll be a busy week. We'll be on the live stream broadcast at least a couple nights a week, if not 3 nights a week, as we get into this kind of the brunt of the schedule here after the first of the year. Most of these basketball teams, you're playing a minimum of 2, if not 3 home games, or 3 games, I should say, a week. As a turnover by Menomonie, Jar will get the easy lay on the other end on the turnover. And now your score 29-18 Menomonie. 5 minutes remain here in this first half. Another turnover. Jar thought about a 16.5-footer, but pulls her down and dribbles to the baseline, kicks it out. Out top with it now, Valiska. Jar will get it underneath. Off guarding her, gets around her, misses her shot, put back. She'll be fouled, and Jar heads to the free throw line again. This is one of the players that head coach Storm Harmon talked about in our pregame interview was Jar. She's 5'11", she's a senior, she can move, she's quick, she can play underneath, she can play outside. And this is one of the players she kind of had as keys. You got to know where she's at on the floor as she hits her first of 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, you're right, Chad. Izzy Jar for Holmen. She's a real competitor. Her and Sierra Oth were really battling down there, and very good level of competition. Yes, 10-point game.
And the Mustangs, I think their largest lead has been 12 or 13 here tonight. Second one no good from Jar. Ball out of bounds as Kyles can't handle it, and it's going to stay to Holmen.
Elizabeth really likes to get out on that fast break, and what it looked like to me is that she was just thinking about outletting that pass and getting the fast break going before securing it. Just got ahead of herself a little bit.
And we're going to have a 5-second call on Holmen before the inbound. That'll be another turnover for them. Yeah, coaches always love that. You can get your defense, those 10-second or 5-second calls on defense. Coaches are real enthused about those.
Oh, especially under the basket like that. You really take away a scoring opportunity and get the ball back.
I was thought about a long 3. She's going to put it on the deck, dribble through the defenders, layup no good. Jar with the rebound here for Holmen.
Beautiful crossover dribble there by Elizabeth Kyles, just not able to finish.
Raybon swung over, near side climb. Over to Schneider. Entry pass underneath the Jars off the mark. That'll go out of bounds. Another turnover, Holmen. We got him at 12 right now. I think I might have missed 1 or 2 here earlier in this game, but they have not been able to take care of the basketball very well. Greeley underneath. The pass is knocked away. She'll get it back, however. Swung over Berg. Long 3. Yep. Logjam 3 by Berg. Her third here in the first half. 11 on the night so far for Mary Berg.
11 points, huh? Boy, she can fill them up in a hurry.
Driving them. Going to have a reach in on that drive. They're going to get Schoenberger with the foul.
It's going to be a bonus, Chad.
Yeah, that will send to the free throw line Olivia Schneider. She's 1 of 2 so far here tonight. Still a 1 and 1. 8th foul here on Menomonie. Off the heel. Rebound Menomonie. They lead by 13 with the basketball.
Be nice if the Mustangs could go on one more little run here before halftime, just kind of really separate themselves. Holmen's scrappy. They're hanging in there.
Kyle's wing three, too much. Rebound going to be grabbed there by Raybon, and Berg almost with the steal in the backcourt. But Holmen does get her into the front court and then travels. Yep, picked up her pivot foot, did Valiska. Or Valiska, I should say.
Yeah, that pressure the Mustangs put on just really makes it difficult for the opponents. We've seen it time and time again. Mustangs just make them play a little bit quicker than what they want to, than they're used to, and it leads to those unforced errors.
Barfnick and Auth have checked in here for Menomonie. Greeley now with the basketball in the corner. User dribble into the lane, loses it. Ball loose on the floor, going to be grabbed there by Toso. And a turnover, Menomonie. Holmen the other way with the basketball. Trailing by 13.
So 2.5 minutes to go till halftime, Chad. I'm looking forward to our halftime guest. High school principal Casey Drake's going to join us, and there's a ton going on at the high school as they wrap up the first semester this week. It'll be fun to hear from Mr. Drake.
Raybon, her third three here in this first half. She has 11 as well. And that gets Holmen within 10, and they're going to get a steal out top. Schneider, layup, yep, in transition.
Boy, it was just
cutting into that lead.
Just a minute ago, Chad, I was talking about it'd be nice if the Mustangs could finish strong and create some separation. Instead, it's been the other way around.
Underneath, Schoenberg, a great cut. Greeley finds her.
That was a great cut. The Mustangs needed that.
And Greeley almost with a steal on the inbound. She ties it up, and that will be a steal as Menomonie has the possession. So credit, Greeley with another steal.
Boy, these Menomonie Mustangs girls, they can score in a hurry. You know, as soon as you think things are going bad, then all of a sudden, boom, they'll score, steal, score. It really is fun to watch.
Auth with it out top. Into the corner, Berg. Set play off the inbound. Off the heel miss for Berg on the three attempt. And here comes Holmen the other way with basketball. Entry underneath. Nice shot, Barfnick, to get a hand on it. And then they're going to tie it up, and it'll stay to Holmen this time.
That was really good defensive fundamentals by Reese Barfnick. See her use her ball side hand, able to deflect the ball without hitting, or following the offensive player. Very well done.
They see Barfnick getting a lot more minutes tonight than normal. Auth also and Marlette. They've seen more minutes tonight than probably most games. And a big reason of that is because Sammy Jacobson out is with an illness, not able to play. So you're seeing some names we don't call a whole lot getting some minutes, some good quality minutes here tonight as well.
Set play called by Coach Harmon on the way up the court for Menomonie.
And 1 minute remains here in this first half. Kyle dribbles it off her foot, but Barfnick there to get it. Then she'll take a free throw jumper off the iron. Rebound here to Holmen. And walking it up Klein with 45 seconds left here for the Vikings. Drops it off here to Klein. Klein in between the circles, 35 seconds. Holmen have to work the ball a long time to take the last shot. They will not. Is launching up a three as Klein misses it. Jarl get the offensive board, can't get that to go, and then loose ball. We're going to have a foul. We'll see what they get.
I think they're calling Sierra Auth on that foul, but that was a pretty good battle there.
Yeah, they're going to get Auth with that one, so that will send Jar to the free throw line, and I think that's 9, so still the 1-and-1.
That official had a pretty good look at it. It looked like both girls had their hands on the ball, but maybe Sierra had some wrist with that. But, boy, that was a pretty good effort.
And there'll be a violation there as violation there as one of the players in the free throw line kind of lost her balance for Holmen, stepped in way early. And so even though Jar made the free throw, doesn't count. Menomonie basketball. So 20 seconds left. You'd think Menomonie would probably work the clock here and take the last shot.
Yeah, unless they get a layup.
See what head coach Storm Harmon draws up here. Top of the key, Mary Berg popping a three right away, knocks it down. Fourth three, sponsored by a log jam in this first half for Mary Berg.
That is a layup for Mary Berg. Oh, boy.
Long three, no good by Schneider at the end of the first half, and we'll head to halftime. Your Menomonie Mustangs 37, the Holmen Vikings 24. We'll be back right after this on Mustangs TV.
Be wise, seek eyes for the best buys. Huge selection of new Chevrolets and pre-owned vehicles, including Camaros, Corvettes, and the best selection of Silverados in western Wisconsin. Our award-winning team offers the best customer service and certified technicians. Check out the all-new ChevyTownUSA.com and look for BY's pricing on the entire inventory. Find new roads and take the short drive to I-94 and Highway 25 in Menomonie or anytime at ChevyTownUSA.com.
Our child to have a healthy, amazing smile. Our children had some unique dental situations, and the Crystal Orthodontics team personalized their braces and Invisalign treatments for our exact need. Our kids actually enjoy their orthodontic appointments and have fun with the Crystal team. We've been completely impressed with both the top-notch care and the results. But the best part is seeing how happy and confident our kids are with their new smiles. Thank you, Crystal Orthodontics.
TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs! St. Andrews Guide Service is your premier fishing guide for the Mississippi River and Lake Pepin. Let Captain Paul Bielmeyer put his years of experience fishing on the river to work for you, chasing walleye, perch, or bluegill. You never know what you might catch when fishing the Mississippi River. St. Andrews Guide Service is a proud supporter of the Mustangs.
Missouri State Bank encourages you to save smarter for your retirement by maximizing possible tax advantages. We offer traditional, Roth, and rollover IRAs with a wide variety of investment options. It's not too late to invest up to $6,500 of possible tax-deferred earnings into an IRA for 2023 tax purposes, or $7,500 if you're 50 or better. Call or stop by for more information. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
Back with you here at Menomonie High School. We are at halftime here. Menomonie 37, the Holmen Vikings 24. And for our halftime guest, we will have Casey Drake, the high school principal. And for that interview, I'll send it over to Joe.
Very good, Chad. Thank you very much. And, well, Mr. Drake gets his headset on. This is a perfect time to have the high school principal on as our halftime guest. Mr. Drake, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
The reason why I said it's a perfect time is I know how busy you guys are wrapping up the first semester, all these activities going on, kids getting ready for finals. What's it like at the high school this time of year?
Yeah, it is really busy. We got finals this week, Thursday, Friday, and at the same time we're also selecting courses for next year. So we're going through the registration process, which is really kind of a fun time for kids, but it is busy trying to decide what you're thinking about for the 24-25 school year. And beyond, sometimes we really try to focus on a 4-year plan for our students so that they can get the most out of their high school experience.
It's just amazing to me, from the parent perspective. The kids come home and the materials that are provided are terrific. Like you said, there's all sorts of different plans, and there's a lot of flexibility with those plans. We don't expect necessarily a 14 or 15-year-old to know what their next 4 years is going to be, but at the same time, the amount of opportunity is terrific. Now, for the 8th graders, I know that you and the middle school principal, Mr. Betcher, you guys, along with your staff, really try to help bring those 8th graders up and get them used to that as well.
Yeah, a week ago Monday, we had our 8th grade families and students come over for what we call Mustang Preview Night, and we're able to highlight all of our curriculum departments along with additional staff here and just really kind of hit on some of the highlights of the high school. But most importantly, the students and the families get to meet those department heads, talk about what classes that they're going to be able to take that freshman year and start thinking about what they can really plan for over the next 3 or 4 years. And just a great way to kick off that time to get in the registration process and hopefully help to continue to motivate our students all throughout the district to do well.
I've been impressed with how many students are motivated to take additional classes in the summer, for instance. I was talking to a few, and they're like, well, geez, if I take this class during the summer, that's going to open this up in the school year. And, I know some of the kids are really focused on, either getting dual credit opportunities or work experience opportunities or just the opportunity to take additional classes at the high school. There really is something for everyone at Menomonie High School.
Yeah, absolutely. And we really try to pride ourselves in being able to offer a lot of different opportunities for like every different type of kid. And we also, when we don't have a specific plan or a specific pathway, we're really open to hearing about what a family or a student or a group of kids might want and seeing what we can do to make that happen for them.
Now, in terms of activities, Chad and I were talking, it's going to be a busy week for us. Girls basketball tonight, boys basketball Tuesday, home against Sparta. And then I think on Friday, the boys will be here against Hudson as the girls travel to Hudson. So it's a busy week. I know there's more than just the sports going on, too.
Yeah, so over the weekend, our high school dance team did really well at the conference dance competition, taking 3rd overall and placing 1st, I think, in the hip-hop routine, which is great. We get to see them a few times here at a couple of different events and then at some of the halftime performances, and they do a really nice job. We also had our Science Olympiad group. Their competition got canceled last weekend due to the weather, but they're going to come back and have another opportunity this weekend coming up and a few more after that. So, yeah, we have a lot of different activities taking place all the time and really appreciate that. Two Mondays from now, we have our Bandorama, where we have 612 Band right here at Menomonie High School, which is a great time for
that's a fun event.
For everybody to just come out and see everything that's going on with our band program.
Well, Mr. Drake, I'm sure we could go on and on, but it's just it's amazing to see how much stuff is going on. I know you were in the gym all day Saturday too, coaching the 6th graders. How did that end up for the 6th grade Mustangs?
Yeah, the 6th grade Mustangs did really well this weekend. Went 5-2 overall and really competed hard in all the games they played in. We're really happy as coaches. We feel like our kids do a really nice job sharing the ball and being great teammates, and it equated some good outcomes for us. And they're all here actually tonight. We gave them the night off after 7 games in 2 days and had some pizza and are watching Coach Harmon's team play.
That's awesome. Well, again, this has been Casey Drake, our halftime guest on the TMS Tire and Auto and Crystal Orthodontics halftime show. Mr. Drake, thanks for joining us. Have a great week of finals and good luck with second semester.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Okay, so that's going to do it for our halftime show. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then Chad and I will be back for the second half. You're watching Mustangs TV.
At Crystal Orthodontics, we treat every patient like family, so you can expect to receive the highest quality, personalized orthodontic care in a really fun and welcoming environment. We want you to love your smile and feel happy and confident when smiling at school, work, with friends, with family, wherever you are in life. So I invite you to come visit us for a complimentary orthodontic evaluation so you can experience the care and culture that makes us the Chippewa Valley's orthodontic leader.
Back with you here from Menomonie High School. The Mustangs just coming out of the locker room here with their 13-point lead. If you're tuning in here, we do realize the broadcast is very grainy, and we've stuck with it, just trying to provide you some type of broadcast here tonight. We're having some technical difficulties. We will hopefully have this fixed before tomorrow's broadcast.
And we're continuing to work at it through this broadcast as well. But we look at that first half. The big story of the first half, I would think here, Joe, Holmen, and I think I missed some, almost 15 turnovers in that first half. And you look at Menomonie just with 8 or 9, but Menomonie got a lot of easy baskets off of some Holmen turnovers, some backcourt steals, easy buckets. And this is without Sammy Jacobson in the lineup, and we saw contributions from Cortland Greeley. I mean, she's got 8 points already in this first half. You know, a girl that in the starting lineup tonight, she's really performing well, playing great defensively here as well. And Mary Berg's got 4 threes. She's got 14 points. She had a couple free throws as well. And those stats unofficial are stats sponsored by Mike's Hill Insurance. But we have quite a game here for the Mustangs as far as some names we haven't called a lot, getting some big contributions and some big minutes here tonight.
Yeah, again, with Sammy Jacobson out, you wonder where is that production going to come from, but there's been no shortage of production. There's some more right there.
Yeah, Brooklyn Bird, an easy land for her. I missed some of her points, I think, early on in this game, but right now she has got 9, and I think it's probably even more than that. All our stats unofficial and sponsored by Mike's Hill Insurance.
Cortland
Steal
Greeley,
on top again. Wow, Greeley just all over it defensively here tonight.
unofficially, that's her 6th steal, sponsored by Mike's Hill Insurance. Cortland Greeley has just been a vacuum on the defensive end.
I mean, she's closing in. It's not too often you get in the double digits, close to those double-digit range for steals, but if Greeley keeps playing like this, she'll have a shot.
Who's that guy the Pistons used to have, the microwave? Remember that guy? Oh, what the heck was his name? Vinnie Johnson or something? Man, Cortland Greeley just stays in front of her defender and just really is locking the defenders down.
I don't know my Detroit Pistons history too well, George. I can't help you on that one.
Yeah, it would have been the old Jordan, young Michael Jordan days.
The Lambeer and Isaiah Thomas days.
Oh, sure. Rick Mahorn. Dennis, you see Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
I'm sure we could, Joe Dumars. We could keep going here,
Oh,
Chad.
yeah, there's a lot of Pistons I know right there.
Yeah, they had a heck of a program for a while.
Schneider with the basketball, guarded by Burt over on the wing. And getting it back here is Ray-Ban. She had a bunch of threes in that first half, 3 of them. Almost rattles another one home, but rebound goes to Schneider, and then just literally just taking it right out of her hands was Burt. The Mustangs with a 16-point lead. This is the largest of the game for them. Kyle's in the lane. Tough shot. Doesn't get her to go. Almost gets her own rebound. And then had a couple players, I think, kind of bang heads there as Jar remained on her feet. But I think she got hit in the head there. Open 3. Kyle's far side, no good. Ball out of bounds. Going to go to Holmen.
You can just tell Elizabeth, she wants to play fast. She wants to get up and down. She just, she's got to stay patient. She's so athletic. She can get those shots anytime she wants, but you can just tell she just loves playing basketball and just a little over-aggressive on that possession.
Another turnover, Holmen. That's been the story for them here tonight, just haven't been able to take care of the basketball. Kyle's get blocked there by Schneider coming out of nowhere. I think she thought she had a pretty easy wide open layup, and Schneider, very good defense there right at the end to block that shot.
It's so fun to watch Elizabeth have fun out there too. She just laughed it off, you know. She's not, she doesn't take herself too seriously. She takes the game seriously, but she really has fun.
And Burt's going to head to the free throw line. I believe, we'll see here. Yeah, they are going to say that was on the shot. So Brooklyn Burt to the Kai Chevrolet free throw line for a pair.
You know, and that's just kind of the culture that Coach Harmon's created with these girls. And, you know, the coach can do a large part of it, but then it comes down to the girls, you know, what do they do with that culture opportunity? And it really is fun to watch them interact. And they play so loose, yet so well. If you haven't seen these girls play, you got to get out here and see them play in person, too. Just, it's a really special thing they have going on here.
Bird hits them both. 18-point lead now here for Menomonie, and Holmen nearly turns it over there in the backcourt. Close to a 10-second call, but they got her across.
Nice back cut.
Catching it a little too deep there was Raybon. She had to kick it back out. Nothing to do with it. Raybon will get it back. Drives baseline. Tries to get the friendly roll. Does not.
And Berg now here for the Mustangs the other way. Her pass knocked out of bounds by Klein. It'll stay to the Mustangs. Olsen in for the Vikings. Schneider will take a rest.
As good of a job as Cortland Greeley and the other girls have done in replacing the minutes of Sammy Jacobson, who's out ill tonight, you definitely can tell that Sammy's on the floor. She does so much for this team, offensively, defensively, leadership-wise. Great to see the girls pick up the slack, but I'm sure they'll be happy to have her back, hopefully Friday night for the Hudson game.
Kyles with the basketball in between the circles. Left side now, Berg hits Kyles on an alley-oop there to her, but I don't think she caught that too cleanly. That would have been an easy lay-in for her.
You know, and this is what I was talking about. It comes from the coach. Coach Harmon, instead of getting upset about that, he just kind of chuckled, and I think he was happy that they tried to do the alley-oop. Certainly, I'm sure he wanted the basket, but just, again, like his players, doesn't take himself too seriously, and it's just, I was watching his reaction. It was really priceless.
Oh, we got a whole slew of almost a hockey line change in here for Menomonie. Macy, Marlette, Ullman, Oth, Barfneck into the game. Only one starter left in the game right now for the Mustangs. Open three up top by Valiski, no good. Holmen the other way here for Menomonie. Kick it back now. Kyles into the lane, layup right side. Nope, but she'll be fouled. And to the free throw line she will go. Menomonie had a bunch of fouls in that first half. Holmen not a whole lot. It looks like the second half it's rearing up to be kind of the opposite. Already 3 fouls for Holmen, just 1 on Menomonie.
That opportunity was created because Jordan Ullman, the freshman, she hit the fast break and she realized she didn't have numbers, so she pulled it out to the corner and swung the ball around, and Elizabeth Kyles was coming up the court as the trailer. She got the ball kind of all alone at the top of the key, and on the hard closeout, she's able to burn by the defender and get to the basket. Did miss the free throw there, though, I see.
It's 1 of 2 at that Kai Chevrolet charity stripe. Another turnover there for Holmen. Unofficially 17.
Nice
I think it's probably more than that as Holmen underneath the easy bucket. And we're going to have a timeout here by head coach Nate Johnson. The Mustangs, their largest lead of the game, make it 21. We'll be back right after this.
Missouri State Bank encourages you to save smarter for your retirement by maximizing possible tax advantages. We offer traditional, Roth, and rollover IRAs with a wide variety of investment options. It's not too late to invest up to $6,500 of possible tax-deferred earnings into an IRA for 2023 tax purposes, or $7,500 if you're 50 or better. Call or stop by for more information. Dairy State Bank, banking on relationships. Member FDIC.
St. Andrews Guide Service is your premier fishing guide for the Mississippi River and Lake Pepin. Let Captain Paul Bielmeyer put his years of experience fishing on the river to work for you, chasing walleye, perch, or bluegill. You never know what you might catch when fishing the Mississippi River. St. Andrews Guide Service is a proud supporter of the Mustangs. Back with you here, Holmen, the inbound here. They got to go length of the court, still with that Menomonie press. They finally do break that press and turn it over in the front court. As that has been unfortunately kind of the story for Holmen here tonight, just not able to take care of the basketball. 14-18 remains here in the game. 45 for Menomonie, 24 for Holmen. Non-conference tilt here for the girls basketball squad. Harfnick with the basketball far side.
Nice move.
Nice move by Holmen there, big time. Holmen's got 6 here in this game.
Perfect footwork. You can tell that's been drilled. Her dad, Nick, and mom, Sarah, they great basketball players themselves, and that was perfect footwork, and she's only a freshman.
Drive in the lane there, trying to make the shot was Olsen, could not drop her in. And Holmen still looking for their first bucket here in the second half. They had 24 at halftime. We're almost 5 minutes in, and they haven't got a point on the board here. Good defense here by Menomonie.
I guess so.
Menomonie have a little break after tonight, girls' side. They will not play until this Friday at Hudson. As a turnover there for Menomonie. And here comes Holmen the other way with the basketball. Top of the key with it, Teff. And Holmen still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
Nice take.
Shot missed. The rebound, however,
is that Izzy Jar?
Is Jar again, and she'll head to the line here as she's fouled on the shot. And
she is good. Coach Harmon, like you said, mentioned the pregame, and she's a good player.
How many boys will be in action tomorrow? Another non-conference game against Sparta, as Jar hits her first one here. We'll be on the call tomorrow night on that one, 7:15 opening tip.
Yeah, with those games canceled on Friday, it kind of threw a little wrench into the schedules for both the boys and girls. That was unfortunate. We were able to have school, but must have just been a little worse over by River Falls, I guess.
Second one by Jar as well, up and down. And I think the girls' game, if I saw on the MenomonieMustangs.com, that was rescheduled for February 1st, I believe, a Thursday.
Okay.
Is when that one is rescheduled. The live stream schedule has been updated with that updated date as well. So if you're wondering when that River Falls game last Friday will be made up, it'll be February 1st, that Thursday, 7:15 here at Menomonie.
Yeah, I think all the updated schedules are on the district website. The boys' game from last Friday against River Falls has been rescheduled to January 30th. So, yeah, just check out the district website for those updated schedules.
That foul was on Macy Marlette, her first, that last whistle. It was a drop step there by Jar, but good defense, Burt, nothing there. Your side with the basketball, Raybon. Out top now, Teff. She'll try to get in the lane, loses the basketball, have to bounce it to Jar. Swung around, far side, Klein with it. 112 to go in the ball game. Mustangs lead by 21. Their largest lead's been 22. They're going to call that off, and a travel there on Teff is going to give it back here to Menomonie. Head coach Nate Johnson did not think much of that call. You can see him kind of looking not pleased on that Holmen sideline.
Well, it's kind of a tough one because I don't think you could call a block on it. Don't really want to call a charge, and I guess maybe she took an extra shuffle. I don't know. One of those tough calls.
Holmen down the lane, overlays it, long rebound, going to go to Jar, and then Greeley's going to foul her in the backcourt. And so Greeley, that will be her second. Greeley trying to get another steal, guarding Klein, just very, very well out top there, but Klein able to keep the basketball. Klein's pass will be kicked there by Burt, so it'll stay to Holmen. Klein to trigger it in, right underneath her own basket. Rayburn underneath the Jar. Jar's going to go and foul on Burt.
A little anticipation there.
And Jar to the free throw line. She's been to the free throw line a lot here tonight. A lot. I think this will be her free throw 9 and 10 here this evening. First one up and down. Checking in will be Schneider. And taking a rest there is going to be Aliska for the Vikings. Second one rattles home for Jar. 7 of 10 from the charity stripe tonight is Jar. Far side Holmen with the basketball. Got Holmen, Berg, Schoenberger, Greeley, Burt on the floor, and head coach Storm Harmon's going to use one of his timeouts. With 11 minutes to left, 47-28. Menomonie leads Holmen. We'll be back right after this.
Every parent wants their child to have a healthy, amazing smile. Our children had some unique dental situations, and the Crystal Orthodontics team personalized their braces and Invisalign treatments for our exact need. Our kids actually enjoy their orthodontic appointments and have fun with the Crystal team. We've been completely impressed with both the top-notch care and the results. But the best part is seeing how happy and confident our kids are with their new smiles. Thank you, Crystal Orthodontics.
Back with you here from Menomonie. Entry right underneath the Burt. She'll draw the foul head of the free throw line. Nice pass there from Schoenberger all the way from mid-court. And Burt to the free throw line here. Kai's Chevrolet free throw line. First one up and down.
That's only. Who'd they get that foul on? I thought that was on Jar.
Schneider. They got it on Schneider. That's her first, yep. Jar was there as well. Schneider and Burt hits them both here from the free throw line. Back to a 21-point lead here for the Mustangs.
I used to like to run that 1-4 press break, but I used to like to have the person taking the ball out of bounds streak up that seam. A lot of times they could get the ball back, kind of transition to a fast break. Didn't work all the time, but once in a while it did.
So top of the basketball, Raybon. And we're going to have an offensive foul. We'll see who they get here. They are going to get number 25, Teff, with that offensive foul.
Yeah, I don't think she was quite set. Good call by the official.
That's her second here tonight. And Mary Bird will bring her into the front court here for the Mustangs.
Nice cut. Oh.
A good defense there by Jar to get her hand on the pass, and it would have been a good pass there from Burt to Greeley, but instead a steal there by Holmen.
A lot of times, Chad, they say fake a pass to make a pass. I think if Brooklyn Burt, might have faked a pass before that, she might have got the ball cleanly into Cortland Greeley, but Corton's cut was so quick. Might have caught Brooklyn by surprise a little.
Yeah, Brooklyn got whistled for that foul. It was on the drive, not the shot, and that's her fourth foul. So she'll come out. Kyle's going to come in for her. We'll see when head coach Storm Harmon chooses to use her again. I don't know if he really needs to.
No, up 21, you probably don't need to get too worried about it, but at the same time, you'd hate to have her get her fifth foul with 10 minutes left to go in the game.
Jar dropped in that layup, so that'll put to a 19-point lead here for the Mustangs. Entry underneath the Greeley, overlays it. And here comes Holmen. They're going to transition. Holmen got a hand on that pass, knocked it out of bounds. So it'll stay to the Vikings. They'll inbound in their front court.
Getting a little sloppy right now, Chad.
Oh,
boy.
Right on cue, Joe. Right on cue. A little sloppy.
That went right off Izzy Jar's head.
And that was
It's like a header in soccer.
That was pretty much a header. That's turnover number 21, and I think I missed a few.
And that's the extent of my soccer vocabulary.
Yeah, that was. It's been a tough night here for Holmen as far as taking care of the basketball. Really struggle in the turnover department. So head coach Nate Johnson here for Holmen is probably going to have a talk to his girls about ball security after a game like tonight.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see the Mustangs run a little offense here and get a decent shot.
Really with the dribble, she'll try to get it to Omen, but Jar will reach in and foul her. So that'll be Jar's first. And Greeley inbound right near midcourt. Gets it into Kyles in the corner. Entry underneath to Berg. Berg kicks out.
Oh,
Really
nice pass.
open three. Top of the key. Rattles out.
Great job by Mary Berg, though, just seeing the open player. Very unselfish play.
Long three by Raybom. She'll knock her down. That's her fourth tonight. She's a good shooter, number 30, that Raybom.
Yeah, she had pretty good rhythm on that one, Chad.
She's got 14 here tonight, does Raybon here for Holmen. Really almost loses it near midcourt, but does regather. Schoenberger, hand off to Kyle's left wing. 8.5 to go. 16-point lead for the Mustangs, led by as much as 22. Kyle's overlaid it and an easy layup. And a little frustrated, I think Kyle's was that. Hustled pretty hard to try to get that rebound, ran out of real estate.
Yeah, Elizabeth just a little bit off tonight on the scoring end of it. Not going to have many opportunities better than that one, but it was a beautiful cut. She'll keep playing hard.
Coming in for Holmen, going to be Olsen. Klein will take a rest. .8:17 remains here. Mustangs still with that full court press. Barfnick into the game as well for the Mustangs. Kyles knocks it away and a steal. Barfnick has it, but she's got no number. She's going to try a transition three. Top of the key, nails it.
If you're going to shoot that one, you better make it because it was 1-on-4. And she did. That was a swish.
Now the log jam three there from Barfnick. Jar's got to pick up her dribble. She's got nowhere to go. Finally gets rid of it. Nice entry there on the cut to Olsen, but she can't make the layup. Jar's there to clean it up. She got 15, does Jar.
Looks like Holman's going to go to a zone here.
Yeah, a little 1-3-1 half-court press, or half-court zone, you're right. 7:18 remains. Both teams will be in bonus rest of the way. Kyle's a bad pass. Pretty much threw it right to Olsen, a turnover to Mustangs.
I think Olsen had a little more height than what Elizabeth Kyles was planning for on that one.
Missing the shot there is Schneider. She got her own board. She'll step back a few more feet and toss it up. Comes up short as well again. And Menomonie with the rebound, and they'll be fouled. Barfnick
It's going to be a bonus.
Bodied up, and she'll head to the line.
Haven't been many Kai Chevytown free throws here this evening for the Mustangs. Looks like we're going to get a 1-on-1 here for Reese Barfnick. BYC Kai's for the best buys. Reese will get a second one if she makes the first.
First one on its way. And comes up short, so she will not get a second for Barfnick.
That must not have got a lot of rim. He went straight down.
Barely touched her. Entry pass is going to be knocked away, and number 23 in the TO department here for Holmen.
So Brooklyn Burt back in there with her 4 fouls. Be interesting to see how long she can go.
Greeley drives, kicks it out, open three. Schoenberger in the corner, no good. Long rebound, and running out of real estate there is Holmen, but they're going to say stays to Menomonie. So Mustangs will keep it.
So Sophia Schoenberger is going to go maskless. She just tossed the mask. I think it impacted that last shot, so she said, forget it, I'm done with the mask. I think this is the first time we've seen her since the holiday tournament, not wearing the mask. Sophia Schoenberger. See if she can get another 3-point opportunity, see if she'll drain it.
Arfnick in the lane. She'll drop that in. Good shot for her.
Nice job by Reese elevating. You don't see that in the girls' game as much, that elevated jump shot. I mean, certainly a lot of these girls are very athletic, but Reese has the strength to jump, get to the peak of her jump, and then release the shot. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, 54-35 right now, Menomonie. 5:43 remains. Open three, top of the key is missed there by Olsen, but on the putback, Klein's going to be fouled and head to the free throw line.
Yeah, so when you look at the court right now, you have Brooklyn Bird out there. She's a junior. Reese Barfnick, she's a sophomore. Cortland Greeley, she's a sophomore. Jordan Ullman, she's a freshman. And now the junior Sarah Oth checks in for the senior Sophia Schoenberger. And junior Macy Marlette checks in for sophomore Cortland Greeley. Cortland's a sophomore, isn't she?
Junior.
Okay.
Greeley's a
Time
junior,
flies,
actually,
I guess, when
yeah.
you're having fun. But the point is, as good as this team is, there's a lot of underclassmen. I mean, they're going to miss people like Mary Berg and Sophia Schoenberger and Sammy Jacobson, but there's a lot of talent coming up as well.
Arfnick double teamed, and we're going to have a timeout here by head coach Storm Harmon for the Mustangs. 5:30 remains. Mustangs lead by 18. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Mustangs TV.
Be wise, seek eyes for the best buys. Huge selection of new Chevrolets and pre-owned vehicles, including Camaros, Corvettes, and the best selection of Silverados in western Wisconsin. Our award-winning team offers the best customer service and certified technicians. Check out the all-new ChevyTownUSA.com and look for BY's pricing on the entire inventory. Find new roads and take the short drive to I-94 and Highway 25 in Menomonie or anytime at ChevyTownUSA.com.
Back with you here from Menomonie High School. Chad Zutter, Joe Zadowski on the call here this evening. Jordan Ullman will take the inbound here, the freshman for Menomonie. Macy Marlette catches the pass there, almost stolen by Klein, but able to corral it in was Marlette. Man-to-man defense now for Holmen. Underneath. Kicked out, Barfnick, open three in the corner, no good. Klein with the board. Under 5 to go. Mustangs lead by 18. A near turnover there for Holmen. Marlette got a hand on it. And coming in here for the Vikings will be Raybon. Klein will get it out top here, near the timeline. Guarded by Marlette. Klein will get it back, open three, right side, no good. Rebound Jar, and Ullman just takes it right from her. What a job there by the freshman Ullman. Easy steal for her.
I was talking about the roster a little bit. I forgot to mention Elizabeth Kyle. She's a senior. She's played a lot of minutes for the Mustangs over the years as well.
And Barfnick drops one in. She's got 7 tonight. We've got a lot of bench points here for Menomonie tonight, way more than we've typically seen, and that's a big reason we've seen head coach Storm Harmon kind of use that bench a little bit more with Sammy Jacobson out with an illness. And this being a non-conference game, this you can maybe kind of try type of things like that. And Barfnick's got some minutes. Oth, Marlette, Ullman's got quite a few minutes here tonight as well. Ball out of bounds, going to stay to Holmen.
Yeah, if you were to tell me that, Sammy Jacobson, one of your best overall players, isn't going to play, and then Brooklyn Burt's going to be in foul trouble, and then Mary Berg is going to play kind of limited minutes, and you're still going to win by 20, that's pretty good night.
That's the lead right now for the Mustangs. Under 4 to go. They lead by 20. We saw Schoenberger, Greeley, and Kyles all check in that last dead ball. Underneath Jara, nice up and under, but could not make the layup. But perfect footwork, but didn't finish. Kyles one-headed pass to Ullman. Back to Kyles. Kyles, baseline drive, layup. Nope.
It's a tough night for Kyles tonight. She's had good looks and just has not been able to find the bottom of the hoop tonight.
No, she hasn't. And it is just a beautiful move, but it's like once she goes to put the ball up, it's just not even going close to where she wants it to go.
Baseball
nice
pass to Jar. Right in transition. Easy layup for her.
Almost looked like Jordan Love to Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, that was a great pass. Kyle's over to Schoenberger in the corner. Holmen kind of a run and jump right now.
Good extra
Defense.
pass.
And Schoenberger wide open three in the corner, but comes up short. Mask or no mask?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Didn't make that one.
No.
Dish in there to Raybon.
Brooklyn Sterry guarding the ball for the Mustangs.
And she'll throw up an air ball there. Will Raybon, one of the players we haven't seen there, Sterry, into the game. And she's getting some minutes as we'll have a stoppage here for a shoe tie.
They're a little short-handed tonight for the JV and freshman games as well. I think the freshmen only had a couple girls on the bench, and I think the JV only had a girl on the bench. So, someone like Brooklyn Sterry, she got a lot of minutes already. But good to see her out there now.
Kyle's in the corner, out top to Greeley, swung around Schoenberger. 2.5 to go, still an 18-point lead here for the Mustangs. And Sterry's going to head to the free throw line. She's bodied up there in that entry pass. Still be a 1-and-1 here.
All free throws sponsored by Kai's Chevrolet, BYC Kai's for the best buys. Mustangs haven't shot as many of them tonight, but Brooklyn Sterry will get an opportunity. I see head volleyball coach Kyle Moore across the way. I had a chance to talk to him. He was watching the freshman game and kind of going back and forth between the JV game. Chad, it's really something how the participation numbers have changed so much with girls basketball, and a lot of it has to do with volleyball. A lot of the girls and even some of the girls on the Menomonie team here are playing club volleyball in the off season, and like when the Mustangs play Hudson on Friday, Hudson only has 2 teams. A school as big as Hudson, only 2 high school girls basketball teams, not even fielding a team at the 3rd level. It's I don't know, it's kind of concerning. I'm not blaming it on volleyball or anything like that. You see it in all these sports. Everything's getting so privatized and so specialized. Just kind of makes you wonder how long it's going to be in existence like the sports we've known for all these years.
Baker misses that 1-and-1, but Holmen does get the rebound, so they'll have another chance here. And great pass there. Palm will hit the layup on the backside. Seeing some players we haven't seen on the floor here for Holmen. Palm, one of them. Another playing of the game, Baker, I believe, is in as well. Turnover Mustangs here on that last possession, and up ahead in transition, dropping it in there is Teff. Kyles with 1:40 left. Mustangs lead by 16.
Oh, nice
Picture
move.
Make it 14.
Look at that, Reese Barfnick all the way around the wheel. Little finger roll there, lays it in with the foul.
I think I would say that was before the shot, so Barfnick will have
okay. No continuation here.
No continuation in that one. Still a single, though. Still single bonus here.
I don't know. She really extended on that. She still gets a Kai Chevrolet free throw
trip. Yep, you got her. Only one, unfortunately. She misses the front end. And she's had 2 front ends here and missed them both here tonight, has Barfnick.
Yep, Reese has found something she can work on in the offseason.
Steal there by Sterry. And that makes it 25 turnovers for Holmen in this ball game.
At least.
I think, I think I missed a few. So, yeah, it's been a tough game here taking care of the basketball for the Vikings tonight.
That Mike Sill Insurance stat line, I'll tell you, the turnovers. There's been a lot of them the Mustangs have forced this year.
Barfnick gets her shot blocked. Great job to get to the basket, but a good job there by Toso to get a hand on it. Under a minute to go.
Game pretty much decided. We'll just have to see the final score, as dropping in that jumper is Teff. She's got 6 tonight. Now the Mustangs, we'll see if they get a shot off in this possession or just work it. Again, our next broadcast will be tomorrow. It'll be boys versus Sparta, 7:15 start. We will try to get on the broadcast at about 7, as Holmen is going to get the offensive foul with the charge.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get this program reset, or whatever this issue is with the quality of the stream. This is not acceptable, so hopefully, thanks for the patience tonight. Hopefully we'll get it squared away here moving forward.
56-44 right now. Menomonie with the lead. Underneath, another bucket there from Teff. He's going to make this score 56-46, and that is going to be your final, folks. Menomonie with the win will improve to 13-2. Remains 5-1 in the BRC. Holmen with a loss will drop to 6-7. They will remain 4-1 in the Mississippi Valley. We'll take one timeout. We'll be back. We'll wrap this one up right after this. You're watching Mustangs TV.
TMS Tire and Auto is a proud sponsor of the Menomonie Mustangs. Family owned since 1978, TMS Tire and Auto has 5 locations in Baldwin, Boyceville, Hudson, New Richmond, and Menomonie, and can serve all your automotive needs. Visit us online at tmstireandauto.com or call us at 715-235-9119 to schedule your appointment today. Go Mustangs!
Every parent wants their child to have a healthy, amazing smile. Our children had some unique dental situations, and the Crystal Orthodontics team personalized their braces and Invisalign treatments for our exact needs. Our kids actually enjoy their orthodontic appointments and have fun with the Crystal team. We've been completely impressed with both the top-notch care and the results. But the best part is seeing how happy and confident our kids are with their new smiles. Thank you, Crystal Orthodontics.
Chad Zetter, Joe Zanelski back with you. Wrap up this win here for the Mustangs. 56-46 your final. Mustangs with the win will move to 13-2 overall. The Vikings drop to 6-7 overall. Upcoming schedule here for both squads. We look at Menomonie. They will travel to Hudson on Friday, and that will be their next game. For Holmen, they will not play until Friday as well. They'll be at La Crosse Central, so both teams will have the rest of the week here to practice after tonight's contest. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night against, or I should say, boys versus Sparta in a non-conference till tomorrow. 7:15 will be the opening tip tomorrow. 7 o'clock is when we'll go on the air at that point. And until then, we will wrap up this broadcast. Again, your final 56-46. The Mustangs defeat the Vikings in non-conference girls basketball action. You've been watching Mustangs TV.